Yes, people, myself TS, and in this one, just talking about the Fury Whyte situation. Now it's they've been granted permission for more tickets for the fight to increase their capacity to 94,000. Um, it's going to be the highest grossing, I believe, sporting event at Wembley, in basically sporting event in British history, and it's going to be a good fight. Obviously, um, he ain't doing no promo, and I've kind of given my thoughts in it. I think a part of it, is definitely down to some of the stuff Frank's had to say about him in the past, and that. But I feel like turning up to the press conference wouldn't have done so much harm and whatnot. But I think with a lot of the shenanigans that's going on in the background, regarding the only being able to get a few tickets, Frank saying, well, he's not in the contract. He's not in the contract. When he was wilding, when he was going off on one on Talksport with my man's lawyer, and in regards to my man's lawyer, I see one thing. I think YB put up, and is that my man was on like the co-op lawyers website or something, and I was just like, oh god, it's like this looks even worse. Like he didn't put himself across well at all. And I've always said from the beginning that in regards to this, all Dillian can do now, he has to come to this fight and smash Fury up, because if he gets battered in this fight, it's going to be a long road to come back from, especially after all this silence. But yeah, the main thing I wanted to talk about in this one is regarding the pay-per-view. The pay-per-view's been announced as at 24.95, which I can't really knock the price of it. Most pay-per-views are, a lot of the last recent Sky ones haven't been around that price point. I think some people thought it might even be like $29.99. I think everyone knows the price of everything around us is going up week by week. So I think that is a relatively decent price. I think where the main criticism comes at is the lack of quality of the cards. I see people mentioning that the sort of stable that Frank Warren has. Would have been good to maybe get someone like an Anthony Yard or a Daniel Dubois, a Joe Joyce, etc. One of these, someone or some quality on the undercard, but the undercard is terrible. I see him in an interview earlier today with IFL, where he basically said, well, we literally put all our money into the main event, and I give him some props, because he was honest about it. He said, yeah, he would like to do it better, but he's a man that has definitely had these financial situations over the years, and I think even if you check the company's house now, it ain't looking all rosy. But at the end of the day, they had to make sure they win that purse bid, just so nothing can end up on the zone. Even I see they banned I think is it the zone, any representative kind of come in just to provide any coverage on the fight. So I know that's definitely down to Frank. He hears the words the zone, and he just hears her. And when I think of that, I think of that. I have no context home where he's like, oh, Hearn, he does this and he does that, and he does fucking Hearn, he's doing this, doing that. I can picture that's exactly what Warren must have been thinking when he heard the zone. He's like, nothing to do with Eddie. But yeah, man, the undercard's definitely terrible. He might have to get John Fury out there. I'm a fighting man. I'll fight anyone on the card. I want to fight. My son's the headlining Wembley Stadium. I'm ready to fight. So, I'm sure Big John, is it 3 weeks out now? They might have to wheel him out to fight. Whether it's Mickey Theo or whether he even does fight. I think it brings some more entertainment to the event, in my personal opinion. But we shall see. He even said it's the biggest event he's done at Wembley, so you can tell this is a man that is like really out of his depth. But he's trying to think: is it going to be on the same level? Some of these big Sky events that was happening under Eddie Hearn. Nope. But he's a man trying something, and we'll see how it pans out. Is it still going to do the, over 1.5 million pay per view buys? Who knows? I think for many people, just for most of the main casual fans, just so Tyson Fury fight is what attracts them. For quite like non-casual boxing fans, people that's really into the sport, the whole contest of him taking on Dillian Whyte is appeasing to them. But I think after seeing that card, I see a lot of people talking about they're going to stream it up, and well, it is what it is at the end of the day. He just has to take the criticism on it and move on to his next fight. So yeah, let me know your thoughts on it all. What do you think on the price point for the pay-per-view, and what do you think of the card for the Fury Whyte fight? So yeah, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and if you haven't already done so, hit the subscribe button now, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.